Hi, this is Dave Meyer of ECI Learning Systems, where we work with you to eliminate the workplace energy crisis and create an environment where people want to go to work and strive to do their very best. So today we're back for session 3 of our ongoing series on the story of DiSC. Now in session 2 we talked about the DiSC model that's used today, and you see it here in front of you. To discuss the fact that people are either more active or more thoughtful and reserved. We have those who are task-oriented and questioning. Others are more people-oriented and accepting. And those 4 things create our 4-quadrant model, where you have the D, the I, the S, and the C. Now today we're going to talk about the high D personality. Before I get into the high D though, I'm going to take just a few minutes here and talk about what DiSC does and does not measure. So DiSC talks about behaviors and motivations. Some key things that DiSC does not measure would include things like intelligence. So you may have a high D, high I, high S, or high C that is intelligent, or those that are not intelligent. It also doesn't measure a value system. It also doesn't measure the skills a person has. Even though a type may have a propensity for certain types of activities, this person may or may not be skilled in some of those activities. So just a little briefing there. Now, the high D is a fascinating type of person. You can see here they're called the driver, also known as being direct or decisive. So Ds can be a very valuable part of your team because they are bold, outspoken, competitive, in-charge kind of people. They are results-driven. To them, it's all about the bottom line. What can we get done? How fast can we get it done? What's next? They're always looking for a new challenge. They are risk-takers by nature and enormously self-confident. Now, keep in mind, we just mentioned the fact that DiSC does not measure a person's intelligence. So Ds are self-confident whether they are correct or not. And that can create a challenge sometimes in a workplace. But what do they bring to your team? Well, they are competitive, and they want to win. And because they want to win, they want to get more stuff done, they're going to help make your team aggressive. They'll take risks. They're very solution-oriented, and they are not afraid to make decisions. In fact, they decide things really quite quickly before they have all the facts, which can be good or it can be challenging depending upon the situation. So, what's the limitation of a high D? Well, at their best, I say they're direct, they're decisive, they're risk-takers, they're results-oriented type of people. At their worst, they are opinionated, sarcastic, impetuous. They don't think about others. Now, that's not to imply here that the D personality are bad people. They're not. But they think in terms of task first and people second. So they may miss some of the routine thank yous or some of the small talk necessary to be effective in the workplace. So Ds can use coaching around the concept of working together as a team and the value of others to the team itself. Now, all 4 personality styles have a natural fear. In the case of the high D, they have a fear of being taken advantage of, which means left to their own devices, the natural instinct of a D is not to be trusting. They're going to question things. There you see it. They're questioning to make sure that things are the way they want them to be. They're motivated by challenge, by authority, by a need for accomplishment, and they like a wide variety of tasks and activities. They get bored easily. Now, each of the 4 personality types also has a natural emotion. The natural emotion of the high D is anger. Now, it's not to imply that high Ds are an angry type of person, but you're going to see flashes of anger more quickly from a D than from the other personality types. Or just a reaction may appear to be angry, but they don't necessarily think that way, it just kind of comes out that way. So they can lead them to be misunderstood sometimes as well. So that's a little 5 minutes about what the high D personality is like. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, I am Dave Meyer from ECI Learning Systems. You can see our web address, www.ecilearning.com, or visit our blog at blog.ecilearning.com.